Sports. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Baltimore Ravens and our home team. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just so...
Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing on second down. Daniel. To the right. That's Pitts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one, fielded, out beyond the 25. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to
in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Ravens offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Got a man left side, it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Hill brought in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Hill brought in motion. He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They motion the slot man left. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Hill brought in motion. Hill dropped to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that screen slowed to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
At the 7-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now the extra point. His kick is good, and his guys are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 37 yards.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's a 3-point game here early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
We try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw with Daniels. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And the Ravens first down.
Throwing now, Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this down to about the 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That'll be intercepted. Into space. He's to the 40. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point, up and good. And his guys will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. To the right, that's Pitts.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Slot man in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Quickly to the outside and complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now, this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll look to throw. He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Back to throw. This one complete to Hill. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Chicago.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll look to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the last of our...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Laiatu Latu there to bring him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Hill brought in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play on that one. 56 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hand.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll get this out to his running back. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Play action. Here's Daniel. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
I've been in enough locker rooms in my day, Mike, and pretty much all of the messages are the same. We want to start the second half fast. We want to take the fight to our opponent. Well, snapping the ball inside your own 5-yard line after that sack, I promise you, was not part of the speech. And if they're not careful, they're on the verge of surrendering 2 points here.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Pitts is the man in motion. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's taken on this side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one high, over the middle, but complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw. Taken in.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back. And
that is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and This is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And he'll be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Now, this looks like a design run, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. They'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Throwing right, it's taken in. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
He'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of 15 yards.
One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And his guys will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It is picked up by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now this team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, it's Daniel. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's 1st and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Daniels gonna throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
To the air again is Daniels. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Ravens first down.
Throwing again, Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Ravens will get just a bit closer.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Pitts is the man in motion. Daniels now on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Throwing is Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.